Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, Yorkshire Crafter, and today I have got some more Peter Rabbit. So today we have issue 35 and 36. So let me just put 36 to the side and we'll get into 35. Get everything out. So this issue we complete Mrs. Tiggy Winkle, and then it says your Susanna patchwork block. So that's what we're going to be starting in this issue. So let's get into this. So the first is the welcome page and everything that's included in the issue, and then it goes into the Susanna square. So let's get the template from the back, take those off, and then we'll get into what we have. So all the materials and everything. So we have the pink stripe, then the ivory sprig, and meadow spot. So that's the fabric for this time, and the templates. So we've got H, I and E. So those are the templates. So let's have a look. So firstly, we need to put template I on the pink stripe. So we need one of those. 4 of the H on the meadow spot, but it's on the wrong side, so you have to turn it over and do it on the wrong side of the print. So this is the right side, and it says you've got to put the templates on the back, so to do them backwards. So yeah, 4 of those, and then fold the ivory sprig fabric in half, wrong sides together, pin 2 of the template E's, so then you will have 4. So you've got to have 4 of the E's. So you fold the ivory sprig the wrong way, and then you pin 2 of the templates on, so you'll have 4. So then you lay it out like it shows here, and then you've got to pin the ivory sprig and the green spot together and stitch along the top, and then you iron those out. Then you attach the pink stripe square and you stitch it across the top there. Then you do the same again. It shows 1 the wrong way up and 1 the right way up, and then you attach another one and then the last one, so you have like 4 of the like half triangle, rectangle, so then you end up with 4. Yeah, so that's what you end up with at the end. And then we carry on with Mrs. Tiggywinkle. So let's see what we've got to do to finish her off. So we go into the stitching, the embroidery. So we do her ears at the top first, then into her eyes, her nose, and then we do the lighter brown around her eyes, the pupils in the middle, then we do the spikes at the top of her head, and going into the rest of her hat, and then add the rest of the trim for her cap. Then it goes into some of the spikes down her back, then the stripes for her trousers, and then all the detail for the basket, then the lace for the decorative stripes on the tablecloth, then says we've got to add the French knots for the trim for the blanket. And some of you guys know I won't do French knots. According to this, I've got to. So then we do the outline for the rest of the character, and it says continue with the white, add straight stitches across all the fabric joints in the character, so around her head, her hands, up her cloak, and yeah, that's what we should end up with. So that is the detail for the next 2 patches. So we should have the patchwork patch there, and then the character patch finished. So I need to get cracking and cutting and carry on with Mrs. Tiggywinkle and put all of the embroidery and finish off the details. So when I come back to you guys and when we come to do the last clip, I should have 2 patches finished, but we will just quickly look at the next issue, which is 36. So I think I remember telling you guys this is where we start putting some of the patches together. So let's have a look. So it says join your first section of your quilt. So yes, joining your squares. So making the first patched square. So what we need to do is making sure it says refer to the grid chart at the back, identify and gather the squares to be joined together. Use a pencil and ruler to mark 10 millimeter seam allowance on the wrong side of all the patches. Referring to the grid position, lay out the characters and the patchwork square from section 1 in the final positioning, with the wrong sides together and the centre of each matching. Align the bottom of the square with the top of the next square. Using the penciled seam line as a guide, pin together. Make sure the tip of the pin passes through the pencil line on both squares. Note the raw edges will not match exactly. So it shows the first two there. So the first two patches are the whirligig, so that's the patchwork patch, and then the apply dapply, so it's going to be the mouse. So that is going to be the first two that we put together, and then so you've got to work in twos as you go along. So according to this, it's A1 and B1, and then it goes on like that. So we have A1, B1, A2, B2, A3, B3, and we carry on all the way along. So we do it in twos, and then you so you carry on and do the pairs, and then joining the rectangles. So you'll get the first two, the two A's and the two B's, and you will attach those together. So then you'll have 4, and so yeah, you've got the first 4 there, and then you add the next 2. So you fold that over, so then you'll have these first 4. I suppose you could do 4, 4, 4, but then you'll end up with an odd. Yeah, so you do the first two, then the third, then the fourth, fifth, the sixth, the seventh. So then you'll have the first 2 rows of your blanket. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish off the next 2 patches, and I'll come back. I'll do a clip for that, and then I will probably do this as a whole separate video. But I like to do 2 issues together, at least going through them. So I'll finish off these 2 patches. I will finish this video, get it uploaded. If you guys saw my last catch-up video, I probably mentioned in there that I've got a video waiting, and I'll have this one started the next day being Monday. So you might not see this video for a couple of weeks, so then which will give me time to get this done and get it caught up with and filmed, and yeah, so it could be a couple of weeks or so before you see these first 2 rows lined up, because I've got a video for tomorrow, I've got this one for next week or maybe end of this week, so then after the weekend possibly you might see this. So we have, let's just look at this fabric and what we have. So yeah, this fabric, and I'm not sure what we need to do with that yet. I don't think it says to do anything, so no, I just need to store this away along with the fabric and bits that we got with that last, oh here. So yes, we got some more pieces. So we got another piece of this silver spot. So we've got 2 lots of this now. So I'm not sure, but yeah, make sure that I put all this away and keep it safe. And we've got some more thread, so I'll probably have to get another one of my bags out and store all this away. Anyway, I'm going to stop this clip for now, so when you guys see me again I will have another 2 patches completed. So I will see you in a bit, guys. Right guys, I am back and I have finished the 2 patchwork patches. So this is Mrs. Tiggywinkle, so that's that one finished, and then the patchwork patch is the Susanna patchwork patch. So that is that one all finished. So that is the next 2 patches done. So we've completed Mrs. Tiggywinkle and then we've done the Susanna patchwork patch. So that is the next 2 issues. No, it's not, it's the next. No, we just decided to go through 35, didn't we? Because the next one, 36, is putting the patches together. So yeah, that's what I decided to do. I think it's just the one. No, I can't remember now. I think 33 and 34 was starting Mrs. Tiggywinkle, wasn't it? And then this issue 35 was finishing her off and doing the next patchwork patch. So because the next issue we're going to start putting some of the rows together for the blanket, so then we will know the width of it, because it's the first 2 rows that we're going to be putting together. So the next video for Peter Rabbit patchwork quilt, we'll be starting to put the rows together. I need to do some preparation for the patches, probably just go over them with an iron again, and I think the character patches I've got to cut down still, because I didn't do that in the issues as they were going by, because as I realised on this one, it did say to cut the fabric down. But anyway, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, enjoying seeing Peter Rabbit patchwork quilt come together. So I shall see you guys in the next one, and remember guys, in a world where you can be anything, be kind. Bye guys.